So we're probably here too early again.
Huh?
We're here too early.
They've got to prepare the Christians for the show.
For the lions.
All right. Wow. Look at the beautiful day here. Cloudy, sunny. It's all good. Wow.
Wow.
Don't get out here too often, do we?
No. This is the Forum.
All right, next stop, the Coliseum.
Yeah. Yay. We're at the real deal. Not the Coliseum in Los Angeles, Roma.
That one costs more to get in.
Amazing.
It feels so weird with the air and everything. It does. There's a heaviness to it, you know? Crazy. I wonder where Pink Floyd played. That's what I wanted to ask.
I
them.
know.
They don't know.
Oh, Tim.
What?
Come on, you just hit the mirror.
Luckily, we're fully covered. Get out of us.
This place, which is quite a miracle.
I mean, you got that right. Finding this joint was like, oh my God. Thank God for GPS, huh?
Yes.
Gotta go check
Brother-in-law Frank.
for the tickets.
Soon to be a newlywed. A newlywed, oldywed.
He's the groom.
That's right.
Here we are in
I hope
Florence.
I show up.
What a wonderful artist.
We are in Florence at Julie and Frank's wedding, or going to be wedding, which is they're renewing their vows, which is going to take place down in that little tent area right over there. But this is
We gather here today to celebrate the vow renewal of Julie and Frank. You have come here to share in this formal commitment. Oh, we have come here to share in this formal commitment to one another, to offer your love and support to this union, and for the open bar and unlimited breadsticks. Here's an open bar.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, well.
Insane in the membrane.
It's Friday, so it must be Venice.
Oh my Lord.
This place is.
I love it.
We're in Venice. Didn't know what to expect. We've been told by a lot of people that, it's, but this place is
Romantico.
and incredible.
Yeah, incredible. Kind of like a New Orleans in Italy.
Yeah,
If you like New Orleans,
I think you really like it here.
Yeah.
I'm really, really impressed.
but don't come in the summer. You wouldn't be able to walk. Or in the fall.
Yeah, here's the supermarket here.
We found it.
But come prepared to do a lot of walking up bridges.
Yes, with steps. Look at the artist.
Were you just coming over here to take a picture, or were you?
Look at that. Take that.
All right. Pretty cool though, huh?
Here.
All right, hang
Put that in your-
on. I'm leaving you now.
Oh,
The wife is ordering me to do something. So
I want to take some pictures.
I better get at it.
I want to take some stills.
Neda, and this is Andrea.
Andrea.
Andrea,
Yes.
and this is our driver tour guide from. He picked us up in Venice, and he's dropping us off in Zagreb. So
Zagreb.
Yeah.
Zagreb, excuse me. You know, I am like
And he's
the
from Zagreb.
ugliest American you've ever seen. I really am. I can't pronounce anything.
You don't have any European blood. You're Canadian.
Ljubljana.
Sorry?
Ljubljana.
Ljubljana.
Yeah, okay.
Ljubljana.
It's
Ljubljana.
easy, but
It's a
I can't
Y
say it,
J.
okay?
Yeah.
Ljubljana.
Anything beyond Smith is... All right, let's go. What do you say? You ready?
Okay, ready.
All right,
Very good.
Let's
on
go.
to Zagreb. What are you doing there, babe?
I'm washing my underwear. 'Cause my husband won't let me get it cleaned.
10 days on the road, that's what happens, right? Good morning, Zagreb. We have walked right smack dab into the middle of the Zagreb Marathon. I mean, I think this is a finish line right here. Hey, Neda, they must know we were coming. This is Neda and I. We are in Zagreb with our private tour guide, David.
Called Damir Kobojevic, yes. I was
Damir.
born in Sarajevo, the capital city of Bosnia and Herzegovina, but I'm Croat, coming from Dalmatia. So in the next
Our
2
grandparents
hours...
are Croats coming from Dalmatia
really?
too, so this ought to be an interesting
It is very
conversation.
nice. So do you speak anything in Croat?
Kako si.
Kako si, hvala dobro sam.
So we are looking at the
Tower, exactly, on the 4th floor. Okay, it will be in about 15 seconds.
all right, we're supposed to hear a big boom right here, so
Do you see anything? Do you see smoke?
Hey, there is really the smoke, the fire, the papers going out.
holy shit.
We'll say
Okay, my
vještica.
grandmother used to say Vichitsa, but I'm not saying it right. Here's how we
The
said it.
vještica.
And that's
Ti si
witches.
vještica, which means you are very ugly, you don't follow my rules.
And that's my
Well,
grandmother.
you're half of that. You don't follow the rules,
My
but
grandmother used to say that to us all the time.
this is the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, the largest church in Croatia. And one of the most special features here, the chandeliers came from the Gold Coast Casino
In
Las Vegas. It's 1,000 years old, but man, they had to go to Vegas to get their chandeliers. I love it. Here we are on our way from Zagreb, and we're going to Zadar, as I like to call it. Zadar, I think they say it, but it's like, you know. All right, so we finally made it. We're in Zadar. And, okay, you say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say
And it's where
Zadar.
my grandmother's from, and her name was Bursich, Anna Bursich. So we're in downtown Zadar, again where my grandma Anne is from, this town, and on my mother's side, my mother's mother. And we're here to discover
Finding your roots,
finding my roots. It's all about finding my roots trip in Croatia. You know,
You could spit and hit quaint here.
exactly.
I mean,
Thank you.
it's just
Thank
everywhere.
you.
But you know, what I do notice right off the bat, this is the first time we've been in a city on the Adriatic or a old town. It looks very much like Venice here.
Yes.
The buildings, everything, and
Yes,
It really does.
Dalmatia coast was very influenced by the Venetians.
I have to tell you, you need to respect any town that has a meat festival, okay?
That's so Croatian. Meat is very important.
Hrvatski is what they call
Hrvatski,
Croatia, but
yes.
they have a meat festival here. See, you know,
It's a very important thing to
how bad can the country be, right?
Croatians, exactly. They believe in meat.
That sound you're hearing is a sea organ. I hope you can hear that.
Oh my gosh.
There's caves or something underneath us.
Yes.
The waves make this noise. Wow.
I'm recording this for myself.
We just started out. There's no traffic here. I mean, we are the only ones on the coast highway right now.
We're at.
We are it. So let's continue on.
We're going to where Grandma Florence is from.
Yeah,
On my dad's side.
and possibly
And
Grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Pete Bach.
Wow.
So my father's side. Through there.
So this is the Bakatich house.
Yes.
Right here. Oh my God. And you folks are locals right here. You know Bakatich, you know Churlin.
American there. He knows better than me.
Yeah.
Ja kan se selo da da znaš više.
This is a cafe bar, Churlin.
I don't know.
It's a bar?
Bar.
You turn the left.
Okay,
You
we're
will
gonna eat
see-
there then. The Churlin bar?
You will see the first bar, not the
First
second
bar,
Mexico.
first bar.
First bar.
Oh,
Yes.
that's, if I say Churlin, they'll know which
Yes.
one?
There are
Okay.
Churlins, but I don't know what's the.
Take the that
Okay.
sign too.
That is too much.
I don't know the relatives.
This is the Bakatich house right there.
My grandma Florence's name was Florence Churlin before she got married. Then she married Peter Bakatich. Those are the two names in this village. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry, don't let that silly wedding get in the way of our.
Sorry.
There's the Bakatich house again. Wow.
Beautiful house.
This is the actual castle in the town. Pretty spectacular. That's all I can say. Yeah, let's go.
Grandma Florence. Grandma Florence. My grandma used to always tell me that she'd jump out of the window into the Adriatic Sea. Always told me that story. How she'd swim, she just loved it. And I love swimming also. So everyone in this town is either named Churlin, my grandmother's maiden name, or Bakatich, which is Bakatika.
Right. Well, all the
Bakatica.
streets and all the
So all the streets.
houses
named-
that they have your name.
Bakatich, or it's spelled, it has an A on the end. My family, I knew, put an H on my name when they came here, to America rather. There's the Bakatich house. So I guess we could stay there if we wanted to, if we knew
Right.
who lived there.
It's the rules. They gotta let you in. It's
Yeah.
like being in.
Yeah,
a,
they gotta let you in.
It's like going to the college and being in
and
your.
I was always told there was a
fraternity.
Bakatich house here, but I just never realized that the town would be the same name, that the people would have the name. I had
Well,
no idea that this would happen.
Let's go see if we can drum up some Bakatich home cooking.
Yeah, we're starving.
Starving. No, what I'm saying is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree over in Bakatich land, okay?
No, you must clean. You must clean everything. This is very likely the church my grandparents were married in. Boarded up now. It's an old wall city, not restored. But everyone's living in apartments here.
Somebody's doing something good over here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look around.
No, they are restoring it. You're right.
Let sure-footed Kowalski go first here.
I know. You never fall. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to jinx you.
Church of Saint Jerome. Around the church was necropolis with uninterrupted burials since late antiquity, a small Franciscan monastery built in 1521. So these are they're exhuming graves here.
Grades.
Wow. Probably some of your relatives, it would be my guess.
Sure. Okay.
All right, let's get a picture. This is our new friend, Stanko. I can make a little film, put it on YouTube, maybe. Okay.
So we're, oh,
Oh, I'll show you later something.
What's this place called? One more time.
Costa Gomilica.
Costa meaning castle.
Castle.
Gomilica.
Gomilica. I don't know if I'm
Croatia.
saying it right.
Right outside of Split. This is great. It's kind of sunset-ish. We've been here for 2 hours. There it is right there. And there's like 6 of these along the coast, 6 or 7 of them.
Seven.
But of course, this is the Casa Bakitic right here. So.
Yes. We could stay in the house.
We could demand to stay there, and they'd have to put us up, right?
Yes, in the Bakitic house, which is right across from the tower. Well, you can see the side of it.
See
It has no windows.
That big one, yeah.
Yeah. So, but we booked in Split, so we're going into the city.
Yeah.
But
Damn
it's
it. Well,
been.
we're flushing the money right down the toilet. We
It's-
could stay for free. Knock on the door.
We could stay for free, but I have to say it's been an emotional, just memorable day that I'll never forget. And my husband brought me here. It's been wonderful. Met everyone in the town. It's just been amazing.
It has been
Amazing.
amazing. All right, we'll leave you with this. And Nate and I are both struck because we spend a lot of time in Santa Barbara. How much the hills look like Santa Barbara back there.
Yeah.
But it's a little noisy at night here because there's a big restaurant down there. But really cool. So we're getting ready. We're going to go to Solta. We're going to take the ferry there, where Nada's grandfather was a young man and actually worked on the ferry. So, all right, here we are. We're coming into Solta.
Grandpa Nick Broderick.
What broad means, or brodo, is ship.
Yes.
And they were in the ferrying business, so
Right.
we're figuring that your
His
name.
family owned the ferry, what, 100 years ago?
Yeah, so-
That went back and forth from Solta to Split. So their name, what we're finding out is the name has meaning here.
Means shipment.
Yeah, it means
ship
shipment.
person.
The thing is, the name is very important, that it does have meaning, that you can track it down, unlike in America, which we don't really have that.
Right. Hence my name. Okay,
Amazing.
we're coming in right now. We decided after last night to come visit Solta on the ferry
Small
via
island.
without our car. We figured, we'll get a taxi, rent something here. Oh, look at the view.
Closes for the season.
And anyways, the first town we got to go to is her grandfather's town. It's about a mile up this road, and anything, like Nate said, everything's closed. So we are walking, folks.
We're hiking.
Yeah.
We can't. I'll get that view. Look at the view.
Yeah. And here's the real kicker. We're here for 6 hours because there's no.
The ferry runs
the
once
ferry
a
runs
day
one-
because it's off season.
And I mean, there's nobody here.
Yeah.
It is empty. We've walked down the street for 10 minutes and not one car has come
We saw
by.
one charter for a yacht. So
This island there's just olive trees everywhere, by the way. And for instance, here's one. I know they're really bitter, so, but oh, look at that. Oh, really bitter, but they're super oily, Nada. The olives, which is all over my hand now. I got nowhere to wipe it except my pants, but oh, well, that's par for the course too. So, well, we made it to the top of the road. That's where we started, down by those sailboats down there. I don't know if you can see it, but
it was crazy.
yeah, it was about an hour walk, and it was uphill
Straight
and
up,
pretty
yeah.
pretty steep grade
Yeah.
too. So
We should be proud of ourselves.
yeah, well, like I keep saying, we earned the view, didn't we?
We're no spring chickens.
And we're about to go to town, which is right here. It's
Yeah.
up that road just a little bit more, and I think we'll have us maybe a drink or two.
Yeah. Grohote is where my grandpa Nick Broderick had the ferry. So we're on the island. We're going to exactly where he lived, Grohote.
And my guess is he walked this a lot because that's where he worked, is down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And he lived right up above us. So,
Yes.
all right, we're going to take a couple minutes right here and catch our old breath, and
Yes.
and then go get it's breathtakingly beautiful
yeah.
views here. So,
It is. Croatia is unbelievably beautiful.
All right. Gahote. And check this out. Check out the roofs here. You see, the newer ones have the terracotta things. This is the original ones from hundreds and centuries ago. They were actually stones, slate, because everywhere is stone here. So some of them still have them. We just read this on a thing. This place is really way different and cooler than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
And we're
no
on foot.
idea.
We got all day to explore it.
Yeah, we had no idea.
We had no idea.
So I guess the
There's-
blessing is we're on foot and we get to see every inch of it. Where if we're driving, we
Yeah,
through.
it's as quaint a place as I've ever been in my life in Europe. So Nate and I are next to the post office here. But what's your name?
My name is Tamara.
Tamara. Oh, it's a beautiful name. And she told us about a Broderich house, and we're gonna go. She said it was the biggest house in town. Wow.
Yes.
And we're gonna go take a look after we have our drinks. Nate and I looking for the.
Broderich house. Is that it?
This might be it. Let's keep going. But there's a good chance that this is it.
Oh, and there's a lot of big ones.
Let's keep looking, but there's a very good chance that's it.
Yeah. I really need not gonna need more now. So this looks like a
Hey, we're here. Yeah, or maybe it's this one here.
yeah. She acts like you couldn't miss it. That's the biggest house. This is this one.
Her grandfather was worked the ferry.
His father owned the ferry.
His father
They
owned the
did
ferry in
ferry.
1910.
Yeah.
Very, very long ago.
So we thought it was this one.
Broderich.
Broderich.
Yeah, but because this house is Broderich and another one is also Broderich.
Oh, there's another house.
All one, but nobody lives there.
No one lives there. Okay.
And the name of your grandfather is what?
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nicola Broderich.
Nicola Broderich. Broderich.
Broderich.
Yes. Wish I
See,
remembered
she's
his
now
father's-
Bakatich. Married Bakatich.
Broderich.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is he taking this in?
Osti gost, dva starca. Čuješ? Ovdje su neki ljudi iz Amerike tražu Brodariće neke.
Brodarić.
To
su Brodarić.
My grandfather, Nicholas Broderich,
Nikola Brodarić, koji je to bio?
left here in 1910.
Rođen bi
Many, 100 years ago.
Da se malo vidimo. Teško nam
I'm sorry to
nam
wake
je
you up.
soba, ali gori.
Ja, okej, anyhow.
Sedite.
But this is your cousin.
Koji je to bio?
I wish I remember his
Yeah, we-
father's name. I don't remember my great-grandfather's name. I don't remember my great-grandfather's name. I wish I remembered.
Ovo se ne da.
Thank you.
Ali ko će to
Šta to zna moj dvornik čovjek. Nismo mi stari za te stvari.
Well, we're in our 60s. Nate is 66.
You're 1966.
No, she was 66
My
years,
age.
1953.
1953.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I am 45. Oh man.
You're too young for it.
45. Okay, but anyhow, Brodarić.
Yes.
He thinking that somebody was Brodarić
Nicholas?
Nikolas.
I pazi,
A čega on bija?
ja sad čujem bija, šta znam.
How old would my grandfather be?
Your grandfather'd be like 125 years old now, so
125 years.
yeah, he was probably, my guess is he was born in 1895,
1895.
1900, somewhere
Yes.
around there.
And I don't remember his
Because he did not fight in the Great War, so.
Koga, je to ovo ovdje, nije?
Tu.
Brate, nije. He didn't talk about who is.
Dobro to.
But we wanted to take a picture of the house. That was what's so important. You know, to take.
Yeah, you can.
So-
But it's,
Da će napraviti sliku od kuće, tako, razumiješ me?
Da.
Da će napraviti sliku od kuće, ali ovo nije vaša kuća bila prije, jel?
Ne.
Before this house was another.
right.
House stone. It was stone.
No,
No, it was someone else owned it.
Kuću
Oh,
kupili.
someone else.
another owner.
Right.
Oh, okay, okay.
They buy this, koje ste godine kupili kuću?
Mi smo kuću kupili 52. godine.
His family buy this house 1950,
52.
1952.
Wow.
His family is buy this,
Okay.
but
Okay.
all houses on another side of the
Okay.
place.
So do you all live here? You live here all the time, but a lot of people on Solta, they go to Split,
Yeah.
right? Right.
Yes, many people is special for the students, student and so,
Yeah.
and the high school, yeah.
Yes.
We have only here the
grade school.
till to 8th class,
Yes.
and after that for middle school you must go in split. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Good afternoon. Slika će do ovo pa će do vas, ajde pusti, čao.
A, slušaj.
Beautiful garden. Do you do this? You do this garden? Wow.
We're adjourning, and we've been talking to locals right here, and
Oh my gosh.
you know, I think what really was fortunate for us today, we didn't take our car here. At first we felt we should have.
Yes.
So we walked up to the town, and we've just been like spending hours walking around and talking to people, and we just
would've
slowed everything
never-
down.
We would
Exactly.
have never found the Broderidge house. My cousin, we found it's in another amazing day, but because we walked, we would have never found it otherwise.
I don't know what the hell this is, by the way.
Didn't we see this car before?
No, we didn't. It's like I'm worried someone's gonna get their shotgun out here. Oh my God.
So there's another Broderidge house. No one lives in it. So it's one of the ruins that you see. So we couldn't find it.
Yeah.
But we did find the main Broderidge house with my cousin in it, an older man.
And you know, we could have stayed here another 5 hours because every time we come across somebody,
They want to talk. It's incredible.
I know we can get back that way. I don't know what this way is, so let's go this way.
Okay. So we have finished. We found all my grandparents' hometowns, and total success. We've seen their homes. I found a cousin. It's just unbelievable that because my grandparents would be over 100 years old.
We got invited into people's house and,
My cousin Broderick.
got them out of bed and had a drink.
Yes, and they gave us wine, and we hung out. His name's Velko Broderick.
Yeah, and Vilma, his
And
wife.
Vilma, his wife.
Right.
But yes. He's
The
my-
Flintstones,
he's
Fred
my
and Wilma.
cousin.
Yeah.
And we've just talked to many people in this town. It's just been unbelievable. There is another Broderick house that's, I guess no one lives in. That's like, some of the house is so medieval, has not been restored. But the reason we found all this is because we couldn't, it's off season. We couldn't, this is a resort town. We could not find a car or anything to rent, so we had to walk. So that's how we met everyone. We would have never done it in a cab or a car. So
Speaking of which, we're walking down right now, so we got a couple mile walk, but
yeah.
we got that view ahead of us. I'm not too worried about it. Look at that out there. But anyways, back to Split, and we're going to continue on our journey.
Yes.
And as long as Donald Trump doesn't say anything stupid, we're going to be going to Istanbul. So
Yes. We're taking the risk.
yeah,
I've asked him to speak in an English accent, which
that's
is
right.
his background.
I've offered my services there as negotiator. So
Yes.
hopefully the State Department will take me up on it. All right. So I'm going to leave you with this right now because I'm running out of juice. Wow.
This is the lighting's right. I got to take another picture.
Beautiful.